Hey guys, it's Jay and welcome to our ship tour for the Carnival Sunrise. We sailed the Sunrise for 4 days to the Bahamas in February 2020. So we will begin as we usually do in the lobby or atrium here on Deck 3. And you can see all of the beautiful views up with the glass elevators. There's the bar in the lobby. And this of course is where you will find guest services and shore excursions. And a little peek down onto Deck 2, which is the art gallery, along with another pan looking up into the gloriousness of the atrium. So jumping all the way to the back of the ship, this is the Sunshine Dining Room, which does take up Decks 3 and 4. We had your time dining on this sailing, and this was where we ate dinner. We'll go ahead and jump up to Deck 4 and slide to the Limelight Lounge, which is the comedy lounge on this ship. We didn't actually go in and see any comedy shows, so this footage is actually from the Sunshine, which is the identical twin sister. But you can see the general setup, and they do have some TVs on the walls because some of the seats in there don't have the best sight lines to the stage. So now jumping to the midship dining room. It's funny, this same hallway actually services the dining room, which you can see us walking into now on the balcony level. This is Deck 4 looking down onto Deck 3, just checking out some of that decor. And then it also services the steakhouse, which is right there. What they did is they took up a portion of what used to be the balcony of the restaurant and turned it into the steakhouse, which is a kind of cool use of the space when they did the renovation on the ship. And jumping back out now to the atrium for a quick peek around. You know I love my atrium pans. So here on Deck 4 you will find the Pixels Photo Gallery. Just taking a look, they sell lots of camera equipment and photo frames and all sorts of accessories. And we did notice they don't have the digital pixel system on here. They do print the pictures out, you know, the actual physical pictures for you to pick up and buy. We have the Java Blue Cafe also just off the lobby. This is your nice coffee shop. They've got all those donuts and pastries and cupcakes. And they have Pepsi products and any sort of little coffee drink you could want, and souvenir mugs and cups. Just lots of fun stuff to buy. There's also no dedicated library, so they did have the games in here that you could check out. So here at the front of Deck 4 you will find the Liquid Lounge, which is the main show lounge, and that does take up Decks 4 and 5. Just a few shots around. Again, these shots are actually from the Sunshine, the identical twin sister, because I didn't get a lot of footage of the balconies and things for some reason. So we'll go ahead and jump up to Deck 5, just some views from, you know, what it looks like seeing a show here from the balcony over to the side. A little bit of a smaller, more compact theater experience. Get there early if you want some good seats. Sliding back out to the atrium on Deck 5, you can see this is sort of the main hub of shopping. They do have one of those cool kiosks where you can break your large bills into small bills and check your account balance and things like that. And of course another pan down in the atrium because I do love those. So looking down at the main bar and taking a stroll here around the fun shops. Of course you've got your standard fare. There's always a jewelry store, and then you've got another store which will have your standard souvenirs and hats and shirts and things. There you can see some of the liquor, which is over typically bundled with the jewelry store. They've got perfume, pretty much anything your heart desires. There is a little peek at Cherry on Top, the candy store. And on Deck 5 you will find the Skybox Sports Bar. So if you need your sports while you are sailing the high seas, this is the place to be. You see a nice little bar there with some stools, some really cozy looking booths. The seating in here always looks so comfortable just to hang out, watch some sports. They got memorabilia on the wall, TVs all over the place. Who could ask for anything more? Also just off the lobby on Deck 5 we have the Warehouse Video Arcade, so of course all of the lights, all of the sounds, all of the fun, and all of the dinosaurs. But they do have the Fun Hub ticket system. Basically you play the games, you earn tickets, you go and you redeem those for prizes. They've got claw games, they've got air hockey tables. Here's a little peek at the prize hub system where you can redeem your tickets. And some rubber ducks, rubber turtles, all sorts of cool stuff to be had. Going from kid games into adult games now, we have the Sunrise Casino on Deck 5. Little peek over at the bar. But of course, as you would expect, they have slot machines galore, all sorts of table games, coin pushers. Actually, it was interesting to see a whole machine dedicated to scratch-off tickets as well. Bonsai Sushi on Deck 5, you can see they have a main bar seating area as well as some tables across the way there. That's right next to the Your Time Dining check-in desk. One more little sneak peek at the bar seating there. And Red Frog Pub, always a cool place to hang out. They do the happy hour drink specials in there. It's Caribbean themed. They've got like their own beers on tap. Sort of games back here in the corner. Foosball, air hockey, darts, Just a really chill place to hang out. I mean, they've got, like, palm trees in there for crying out loud. They're not real, but they're in there. The piano bar 88, just a little further back on deck 5. Very blue, but I kind of like that. I'm really digging the decor scheme here in the piano bar. We did not hang out here much on the Sunrise, but we do enjoy some piano evenings. Alchemy Bar, of course, one of the favorite hotspots to get some unique drinks, and this Alchemy Bar was huge with a whole lot of seating. This is me apparently with my hand pointing out all of the seating and some backlit footage around the Alchemy Bar. So let's jump up to deck 9 now, the midship pool area. Lots of stuff to be seen around this area. This is, of course, where you will have all of your massive, awesome deck parties. They've got the big screen so they can do dive-in movies. Here's a little in-the-dark footage of us checking out a dive-in movie one night. And we do have a couple of bars to take note of. This is the Red Frog Rum Bar, as we were passing by, and opposite that is the Blue Iguana Tequila Bar. Some nice food hotspots. You do have the Blue Iguana Cantina, where of course you can get your breakfast burritos, lunch burritos, custom made to order on the spot. Guy's Burger Joint, always a hot spot for lunch, but the fun thing about this one is that they actually were offering breakfast burgers on this voyage. You can see there the breakfast burger offerings. Really good stuff. And a toppings bar to customize it and have it your way. The decor over there is very surfboard and racing kind of themed. And of course, you've got your 24-hour ice cream machines over here at the Swirls Station. Ice cream and froyo. Moving just inside to the center section, you do have a deli full of all kinds of pre-made sandwiches, fries, cookies, and one concept we were excited to learn about was Lucky Bowl. Basically, every day for lunch, they would change and they would have 3 different options for sort of soup-based noodle bowls that you could get for lunch, complimentary included. Super fast, super awesome. And they actually did have a breakfast offering as well. The breakfast wasn't our favorite, but lunch was on point. And of course, you will find all of your main buffet lines, salad stations, cold cuts, and all sorts of desserts. This was a little ready-made salad section that was just kind of grab and go. That was kind of fun to see. And they have the beautiful cakes, including our favorite, the confetti cheesecake. And this ship does have a Cucina del Capitano, which we'll get into in a second, but they do offer a free Pasta Bella lunch. Lots of nice hand-washing stations and sinks. And this is actually not on the deck map, but there was a little coffee shop, a pay coffee shop right back here on the corner that for some reason is not on the deck map. So let's go ahead and slide back out to the aft pool area on deck 9. You have the Tides Bar, the pizzeria, which of course is 24 hours, and they were serving breakfast pizza on this ship as well. Tons of interesting new breakfast options. There's a beverage station and some ice cream machines over there. They do have a seafood shack, which of course that is a pay option. A little quick peek again at the ice cream machines in the corner. And we will jump up to deck 10, which is Cucina del Capitano. This is the upcharge Italian restaurant. $15 per person. Delicious. You can see a staircase coming up there right from the Lido deck, which is how you get to the main entrance, and just kind of showing the decor. But like I said, $15, it is a delicious, delicious dinner. And the couple of times we've been there, they actually come out and sing to you while you eat. It's just a fun time. And if you come back down to the Lido deck, they did have an elevator to actually access up from deck 9 to deck 10. We will hop out now to deck 11, which is Sports Square. You will find your ropes course, basketball court. There's a pool table down there. As you walk along, there's a jogging track. A little closer shot at the basketball court here. But you can see shuffleboard, jogging track, exercise equipment. Lots of beautiful views of the ocean, of course. And from here on deck 11, you can actually look down and see Guy's Pig and Anchor on deck 10, which is an included lunch option, typically on sea days. We did not check that out on this sailing, but is good stuff. Barbecue. And a quick little peek of the main Lido deck from deck 11. So let's go ahead and make our way up to deck 12, which is the mini golf course. Not the biggest mini golf course in the world. I think it was 9 holes, but nice and compact up there. And it's free to play, so that's always a bonus. They just have the equipment sitting out at all times. You just go over, grab a club, grab a ball, putt, 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 have a good time. And there is an elevator to access this area as well. Moving now to the front of deck 12, you will find the Serenity deck, which is the adults-only option. There are a couple of whirlpools to be had out here, and a bar with some delicious drinks. The actual section on deck 12, here's a couple of nice little day beds, but the section on deck 12 is actually not that big. If you climb the stairs up to deck 14, there's a lot more space up here. You can see some cozy chairs to sit in, more of the beds, lots of sun loungers. They even have some showers to, shower off. And if you come out, I guess what's considered the back of the Serenity area, you will find the entrance to the water slides. They do have 2 water slides on this ship. So kind of cool. Here's a couple of last-minute shots looking down on the Lido deck from the top of the world, and of course ending as we like to do with a glass elevator shot down into darkness. So hopefully you did enjoy this tour of the Carnival Sunrise. If you missed any of the vlogs from this series, they are up on our channel, so you can follow along with our adventure. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, become a Paromaniac today, socialize all our media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And until next time, rock on!